Hi, Emmanuel family. Thanks for giving me just a moment to visit with you about some very important news for our church family. I'm excited about what I get to tell you right now, and it's been a long time coming. Thank you for being faithful to the Lord and to His church during a difficult season. I want you to mark down two dates, October the 11th and October 14th. Now, we've already been safely regathering since June, but we've had our regathering capped by our governor. Recently, he raised those limitations, and that new phase helps us to be able to minister to more people over the same hours, and especially to kids. I've missed our young families, I've missed our children, and I know the parents that can't take advantage of nursery care. It's been difficult to be a part of church. We've missed you, and we're glad to be able to welcome you back. We're calling October the 11th Welcome Home Sunday. Our service schedule on that day and forward will remain the same, 9 a.m., 10:30 a.m., and noon. So you'll have three options for worship. But during the first 2 hours, we will be able to offer nursery and children's ministry. We're very excited that we have refurnished and remodeled the children's space and the youth space. Many hours and weeks of planning has gone into it. I'm excited for our kids and our teenagers. Their experience on Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights is going to dramatically improve. It's going to be that much better of an opportunity for them to learn the Bible and grow in the grace of Jesus. And so I encourage you, whether you choose to use the seating system, reservations online or not, we invite you, especially those with families, to be a part of the 9 and 10:30 hours. We're not going to offer children's ministry at the noon hour for the primary purpose that we want to keep the building available at that hour for especially those with high-risk factors, those with comorbidities and reasons to be very careful in relation to the virus. And so if you have one of those risk factors, or maybe you're in the age bracket that you'd like to create that greater distancing in seating and traversing the building, the noon hour is the optimal time for you to worship the Lord Jesus. I feel confident in saying that our gatherings have been as safe or safer than you would be going to the store or going to a local restaurant or going to some other venue. I've been in those environments, and not always is there social distancing, not always is there mask wearing or appropriate mask wearing, all those types of things. But even that said, even as I go into restaurants, not always is there even basic cleanliness. You know what? We're keeping all of our safety measures. We're keeping all of our cleanliness. We're keeping all of our requests for you to take your temperature and not come if you're sick or feeling sick, to keep the seating as distant as we can, and to keep the social distancing on site through the lobby, to wear masks when you're coming and when you're going. We're being as careful as we can, and yet as biblical as we can at the same time. And you might imagine that's not an easy needle to thread, okay? We want to be obedient to the Lord and respectful and compliant to our governing authorities, and sometimes even the directives from our governing authorities communicate some level of inconsistency. And so that said, we're trying to find that space that honors the Lord, meets your needs as a church family, and at the same time is safe and compliant with what our leaders are saying in the state of Connecticut. So safety is a priority. Our schedule remains, but it's flexible and it's suited to your best situation or your best needs. Families, Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30, especially if you have kids. Anybody's welcome. We're not turning you away, but those 2 hours are going to be more crowded because of the families that are attending. The kids will be downstairs, the teens will be downstairs, the children will be in the nursery, the infants will be in the nursery, and then the adults will be back in the main auditorium. We do encourage you to be careful on all the safety measures, to pick the schedule that works best for you. And then Wednesday nights, Bible study in this room at 7 p.m., children downstairs, teen elevate downstairs, and nursery. That resumes on October the 14th. We will also have several adult classes that you can register for. We're going to stay online with our growth track. So if you're new and you're making your way through growth track, that's Starting Point, Real Christianity, or Absolutes, you can register and you can be a part of that growth track online. Very quickly, I want to encourage you, if you're on a team, re-engage. We need our teams to reconstitute and begin serving safely, but we need you. We need greeters and hospitality team and next step tables and nursery workers and kids team. And we want to see God's body begin breathing together again and serving together again for the sake of the gospel. I want to encourage you to reach back out to family and friends, many people who right now are confused and hopeless even, and bring them to a place where they're going to be given the gospel and pointed to Jesus. And let's again, in a fresh way, ask God for a fresh energy, a fresh passion for our mission in the gospel, that we might grow in our knowing and understanding of Him, that we might be re-energized and revived in our gatherings together, reconnected in our relationships, and going forward together with great momentum into the fall, into the winter, and into the months beyond. I want to encourage you to be strong in the Lord. If you have any questions about our gathering plan, you can go to ebcnewington.com/regathering, and the details, some of them I've covered here, will be listed on the website. You can also give us a call at the church in any way that we can help you, whether it's staying online with us, whether it's reserving seats, whether it's knowing what situation is best for your specific concerns. We are here to help you gather safely, be fed together, worship together, grow together in God's grace, and then go out into this world to be salt and light with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Thank you for giving me a few moments to visit with you. I sure love you. I pray for your spiritual thriving and flourishing. I believe you can safely gather with your church family, and I hope you will soon. Again, if we can serve you, reach out to me, pastor at ebcnewington.com, or any of our church staff. We're here to serve you, and we truly, truly love you. We look forward to seeing you. Welcome Home Sunday, October the 11th, or the resumption of midweek gatherings Wednesday night at 7 o'clock beginning October the 14th. Have a great day.